All right, guys. So, in response to the exit ticket, I want to represent how to do this visually. So, looking at our problem, we know that for every two minivans, so I'm going to use a tape diagram to represent two minivans. It will be two units. Each one would be for a minivan. There will be five other types of vehicles. So, we can represent those other types of vehicles using a different color. So, we have one, two, three, four, five. So on this lower level, we'll call it O for other types of vehicles. And for our upper portion of the tape diagram, we will write M for minivan. And what we know, according to the story problem, there are 161 vehicles. So what that means is whatever number we put inside of our groups, if I add all of those numbers together, it will equal 161. So we want to look at how many boxes we've created, or how many units or groups, however you want to look at it, how many groups we've created in our tape diagram. So there are two groups for the minivans and five groups for every other type of vehicle. So basically, I've created seven groups because two plus five makes seven. And I know that I have to divide 161 vehicles into seven equal groups because I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven equal groups. So this requires me to be pretty decent at division. How many sevens make a 16? I know that's two. I've divided 14 out of the 16. That leaves a remainder of 2 in the tens place and 1 in the ones place. How many sevens make a 21? That would be 3. So after I've done this division, I now know that 23 is the number that I write inside of each group. Okay, so let's look at our question. If there are 161 vehicles in the parking lot, which we just figured out the breakdown, how many how many of them are not minivans? Well, these are minivans, so I need to know how many are not minivans. So it's 23 times 5. So 23 times 5, 115. The other way we could do it is using an area model, if that is a little easier for you. So 23 times 5 I can write over here. 23 can be decomposed or broken apart into 20 and 3, and both of those are being multiplied by 5. 5 times 20 is 100. 5 times 3 is 15. And then when I combine 115, I get 115. So that's how many are not minivans. And then for the amount that are minivans, it would be 23 plus 23, which is 46. If I take the 46 minivans and add it to the 115 vehicles that are not minivans, I get my 161. And that's how we solve this one.